lose you guys for a second? That was kind of bizarre. Alright. I think we're back. I think my camera's already overheated. I don't even know if we're going to make it. I think I'll make it. I don't know if the camera's going to make it. But let's see. Let's see what. Phew. Alright, you ready? Let's go. Having a little glitchiness over here. Alright, there it is. We're gonna get like real up close and personal with the thing. So let's do it. Oh, it's already doing, what is that, Mars? That's kind of crazy. Everyone's standing back here and checking it out. Hopefully the signal settles down in a few. Yeah, it's running. Looks kind of trippy. They're gonna start running advertising on it soon. I wonder if the sphere is interfering with the signal. Normally we get awesome signal over here. Well, if it blows, you're just gonna have to watch the replay. Look at everyone anxious to do that thing. It does look cool, but you know where we're going. We're going right in the middle of the street. Yes, that is wind. And the wind is actually hotter than the ambient temperature. It's kind of nasty. I don't know if I should walk fast or walk slow. I haven't made up my mind yet. But we'll find out. If I drop, I drop. But anything for you guys, that is pretty freaking cool. And don't forget to click on all them links down there. And some super chat would be awesome. That keeps the wheels rolling. Checking out my channel partners does the same. Alright. Happy Saturday to you guys too. Alright, I think we're finally in a good signal zone. Friggin' yikes. That was a bit iffy. I'm gonna walk in the middle. Just want to see if 5-0's out there first. That looks pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna say hello to people as I walk. Try not to trip over my own feet. Let me say hello to Margaret. Yeah, my connection is spinning like a freak. Is what it is. As if I have control over it. I wish I did, but I don't. But it should be pretty good by the time we get over there. Angie, wannabe, only you can be you. Bill, Marie, Bella, Venus, Maria, Keith, Kat, Jen, Miss Google, Kyle, Rose, Gary M, Mike K, Javier. Hey, want some mic checkage? That looks, I mean, I got it on the wide jam. That looks pretty freaking cool, ain't gonna lie. I've ragged on this thing for quite a while. See what all this traffic's doing? I have ragged on it. I mean, from a business proposition, from a value prop, it blows. But visually, I think it's pretty cool. Ain't gonna lie. KFC, Larian, Angie, Jennifer Shell, Socks on a Duck, Chris Miller, Tansky, Matt Strain, Tom Mack, pulling wheelies over there. Jim, what's going on? Huggy Bear. Alright. Come on now, Signal. Don't be all like that. What if it's the cars? Everyone's like Facebook Live in this thing. I mean, it is kind of spectacular. I think we're gonna cross the street. Let's cross the street if we can. Once these cars slow down. Get out from under this, under the convention center. Come on, peoples. You want a baritone mic check? Let me get a mic check. Alright, I guess I'm standing in the middle of the street. I didn't realize it. It's all good. Alright, now I can cross. I think. Yeah, F it, I'm crossing. Catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man. Alright, a little better views over here too. Oh, holy shit, it's hot. Whose idea was this? They still can't book any acts for it. I have an idea for them. I was talking about this with a buddy of mine today. They should stream events onto the outside of it. Like they should show you London live, a concert in Berlin, a game or whatever, and make up their ad revenue that way. It would be absolutely freaking awesome. But, you know, it would be traffic. Alright, you know where we're going for. We're going right for the middle. Oop. I gotta run. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna drop the exposure on RCH. That way we can take it all in. But we're going. I'm getting right up close and personal with this thing. Alright, you ready? I mean, it's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look, it's Halloween already. It's freaking spooky. Alright, I'm gonna drop the exposure so we can get all the views. Hold on. Alright, now we got the views. That's pretty much how I see it right now. Jacob's letter. Consistency again on your feet. Yeah. I had to get out. You know, it's not like I was going stir crazy, but I did want to see this thing, you know? If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I always keep my word. So here we go. I just want to get to the middle without getting killed. Runded it over because these people are all going bonkers. These people aren't here to look. These people are like going home from the Westgate after a hard day. They're just like, fuck this, we're out. But I want to go right there. And we'll camp for a little while. I gotta drink some water before I faint. And let's check it out. Like right now would be a really good opportune time. See if they really want to run me over or not. Nope. Alright, let's get views. Super chats, all the grease. That buys me water so I don't die. Oh, Wayne. I'm fucking, yo, bro. What up? Alright, maybe I should pay attention. That was on me. I'm not gonna blame him. Alright, let's set up camp here. Let's look at this thing as I drink us some water. Although, no, so I thought something was in the way, but that's actually, I think a bridge, a tunnel, some such nonsense, who knows. But everyone's like checking it out. It is pretty freaking cool. Will we have to come here for New Year's Eve and forego the fireworks shows? I don't know. Fireworks show on 4th of July was meh. You know, it was okay. It was fun. It's traditional. I love fireworks. I love watching stuff explode. When you're close, you can see the individual like lenses and pixels and all that type of stuff. It definitely looks better from a distance and way up close, but it's still pretty freaking impressive. Oh, water. Water. But if they do something spectacular, but how spectacular could it be? But only one casino blowing off fireworks, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, all right. I see some dead pixels. They should contact customer service. They should put it in some rice overnight. Alright. Now let's see what this does. Are we on intermission? Oh, what is that? Naked people? They're showing naked people already? Look at the naked people. They were testing the water. For the joy of Vegas, how you doing? Yeah, pretty much. It's like a, you know, a large version of what you see over at Resorts World. I haven't been there in months. Yeah, when it's dark, you can't see anything. I like that. I like the moon. I love taking pictures of the moon too. Now they're showing the different phases of the eclipse. I like seeing all the meteorite strikes on the moon, you know? That's pretty boss. You see those, the bad pixels towards the upper left-hand side? Either that or it's an escape hatch. I don't know. You can see it from the ISS? No shit. Where is it located? It is located right behind the Venetian. The Venetian and the Palazzo. And across the street from the Wynn. You'll see on the way back where it is. It's pretty freaking awesome. I am actually digging it. Yeah, connection's good. Alright, cool. Close to the Westgate? No, definitely not. Definitely not close to the Westgate. No, it's like I just walked like a block. I'm 2 blocks from the Venetian. Yeah, Westgate's like 20 blocks that way. Yeah, it's not 2 billion, 2.5 billion. I mean, I don't see them ever recouping that money, let alone making a profit. Because, you know, they can't even get acts to play over here. Because you play, you're an artist, you want to play guitar, you want to play drums, you want to sing, you want to perform, you also have to come with a 360 experience for the rest of the inside of the thing, which kind of distracts from your actual performance. So if you're true to your craft, do you want people looking at you, or do you want them looking at the 3D experience around them? So they're having a hard time getting acts. That's a monorail going overhead right now. And that adds production cost, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. And how much are people going to pay for tickets? And I saw interior pictures and already went into this a Reddit group about it, where there's some really shitty seats in there, where they actually sit you behind some poles and some stanchions and dividers and stuff like that, and the seats aren't cheap in there. So your view of the actual stage is obstructed, which is also leading artists to be like, I don't know if we want to commit to that. Because basically you're telling these people, we're not what the people are here for. You're here to experience everything around us. So if I was an artist of any, credential, credibility, celebrity, fame, whatever you want to call it, would I do it? I don't know. I'd rather perform in a dive bar rather than turn it into a kind of a circus act. What's people talking about? This guy's trying to holler up the chick in the car next to him. He's like, what up, baby? But I like the moon phase. I like that it doesn't stop. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it would be like, 2 seconds and then advertising, 20 seconds and an advertisement or some. Yeah, this is all right. It shuts off at 11. That way the neighbors, because there is a residential community right behind here. Right behind it, to the left, right, back. I mean, people live here, so they do shut it down at 11. And people that I know, I actually know people who live in some of the property behind here, and they said they've all had to buy blackout curtains because it is just that bright. I mean, the novelty wears off when you have to see it like all day long. So it's kind of cool. 255 people. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna try to keep up on the chat now. I can't really, without like getting run over, I can't come down to the level where I have the camera. The camera right now is sitting on the crash divider. That's where I am right now, and I can't get in there. And if I move behind it to see what, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die, not tonight. I'm ready, but not tonight. All right, let's get back to where we was. There we go. But bam. Right, let's get the rest of these views here. All right. How many $50 all-you-can-eat buffet commercials? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You know, if they were smart, like I said, they would run it like YouTube. Play a show, play a concert, play part of a game, live stream Tokyo or something like that. Live stream an event somewhere across the planet or down the block, and then run commercials. But there's really no place to sit and watch it like I am. Like this novelty will wear off. How much do you see in a car? You know, I mean, these people are driving by going, yeah, it's cool, saw it for 30 seconds. You know, there's people across the street. Yeah, it's cool. But you really can't sit and watch. So yeah, they might inundate it with commercials. They were already bragging about how they plan on making 25 mil a year just on advertisements on the outside. Which is, you know, that's substantial, but it's like, you know, it's nothing. Let me get that angle. Yeah, there we go. It's nothing compared to the 2.5 billion. 25 million versus 2.5. So it's going to take 100 years of advertising, or a beer is going to cost $45, one or the other. Or a ticket to YouTube is going to be, you know, 1,000. I think I factored it that they have to take somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,400 per person that enters that place cumulatively. You know, I'm not saying, you know, in friggin' popcorn, but per body that goes through that place, they have to average 1,400 somehow just to break even within 5 years. And they plan on, there's another one, they're already going on construction in London with another one of these, and they want to put them all over the world and network them together so they're showing the same shit at the same time, which I think is a cool idea. But all that said, I think this is cool. Yeah, they should have a viewing. There probably is a viewing deck. I mean, there's a parking garage over there that I'm seeing. I mean, they should, you know, they should have like bandstands out here. Maybe they will, who knows? But I think right here in the middle of all this traffic is the optimum view. Doug Collins, what up? Jim has one of these in his backyard. That's cool. I dig the movie shots. But I want to see that thing that looks like the ball of destruction from Battleship. I thought that was cool. It'll probably look cool for Christmas too. I got all the ideas. You going to a concert, the best chef in town, you're gonna hit this place up, let me know. Definitely. I would love to hear a review. I don't know if I'm gonna go anytime soon, but I would definitely be interested in a review. I'd be more than welcome to post it, take any video or anything like that. How is the marching bagpipes? I have no idea what you're talking about. A minion would be cool. I mean, it definitely blows away the thing in the RW. That was cool for like 1 week when they did the solar system. They changed it to look like every planet in the solar system, and then they went back to advertising for the next 12 hours. And that was it. After that, it's like anime, cartoons, and like really dumb shit. That was kind of wasteful. Did you see what Vegas Starfish? I'm not even getting into that. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not entertaining any of that conversation. I said what I needed to say about said situation. So that's done. I really don't care. I'm not losing any sleep over it. I hope everyone else doesn't either, because it's not affecting me. So don't let it affect you. Yeah, the planets look cool. What is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be like a different version of a moon? Like they always say, the pink moon, the harvest moon, the whatever moon. Yeah, I know. Like, okay, I'll say it one last time. I know the truth, so that's all that matters. It doesn't matter. Like zero effect. Zero Fs. And I'll also say, if I'm going to talk about anything, don't inject. Nobody has to defend me. Nobody has to go after them. Don't have to choose sides. Just let it be. I encourage everyone to just not. I don't want anyone doing anything on my behalf. I don't want none of that. You know? If I got something to say or do, I'll do it myself. I don't need anyone approaching them, talking to them, reviews, none of that. Just don't. Alright, and all that said, we got music playing back here. This guy's doing a soundtrack. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that Pink Floyd? I don't know. Where's that coming from? Is this dude here? No, that's not. That's far from Pink Floyd. That's some music teen girls should be listening to. Oh, this is actually a better view, and I love you guys too. Maybe he's driving his daughter's car. I like how they do the like the eclipses, I guess you'd call them. Yeah, I should put my face on that. What up? I don't know what that was. It just didn't sound like anything I've ever heard or listened to. Like, look at that. That's nuts. A meteor strike, but I'm over the moon. Come on already. Done with the moon motif. Let's see something else. And right there, you can see the high roller. What time is it? Am I dead yet? No, I'm not. I'm still alive. I'm gonna drink me some water. Thank you very much, Larry, and I appreciate that. I just saw that. Yeah, they put a basketball. Alright, we're over the moon. We get it, the moon, it spins, it's up there, it's got hit by meteorites, yada yada yada. I can't believe all these cars just parked over here. Are they like pulling in? Is this something we should know about? Let's hoof a little bit without getting killed. Oh, see? Look. I'm not the only nut out here standing on the divider. But I do think people are turning the corner over there. That I do want to see. Because that's, oh shit, I almost fell. That's actually a little further away. So it might be a little more interesting view without these obstructions. Alright, the moon, yada yada yada. Oh, I'm getting a heat warning. Getting a heat warning on the phone, yo. So if we suddenly gank, you will know why. So I'll stay out and active until the phone gives up the ghost, or I do, one or the other. Wow, this is kind of dangerous, Bror Fredrik. What are you doing, bro? Holy shit. Let me think about my own welfare for a second. Alright, we bored with the moon yet? Because I am. You guys going to bed? You building a race car, bro? What are you building? Yeah, I still have to. I've only moved like 100 yards, so either way, I'm gonna go back in a second. I want to. What do I want to do? I want to cross the street real quick. Let me do that. Let me give 0 Fs. Yeah, but if the phone dies, if I suddenly disconnect, you'll know why. It's a phone issue. How are all these people getting to just sit here? Boss. So I guess the theme of this is the 99 different looks of the moon.
Oh, that's great.
Tickets on sale now. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I think this is about as far as I want to walk. Maria with the 5 banana rose. Thank you very much. Alright, we got little purple activities going on. I'll put this up, you know, I always delist the lives and I put them up as regular videos. Like, well, given the time it is now, it'll probably go up tomorrow. And that's because I'm recording it in 4K at the same time, so it's better quality. That's, yeah, the 365 different versions of the moon. This is Sybil moon. So we're over it. Come on, do something else. Watch, as soon as we get back to the V, it's gonna start doing something even cooler. I mean, come on, even do the Earth. There's another dead pixel. Hope it's under warranty. Yeah, let's get back here. Yeah, all these people getting a chill over here. You take melatonin? I took that twice. It does work. I'm more of a Tylenol PM or NyQuil kind of guy. Tight. Alright. Hopefully this thing changes. I'm gonna start the procedure of walking back. I gotta drink some water. Where am I gonna put this down? Put it down on someone's hood. Tesla, have a drink. You know the Tesla drinking game. That is a hot wind. People just like lounging like they're at the beach in their hot ass cars with the windows open. But then again, I'm walking around. Alright, I do have to find a place.
No, it was weird. It was like somebody turned on the AC out there. Over there.
I turned on the AC. Where was that? You know, I'm gonna be the coolest guy on frickin' Earth and move this thing. because everyone's going around it. Now let's see if did it change yet. I'm not even looking. I don't think so. It'd be nice if they had a schedule to let you know the what. I think I could put it down over here. All right, look through the fence. Let me see if it'll stay. Barely. I gotta still hold on to it. All right. Water and then we'll jet. All right. Still wondering what all those police and fire rescue were doing at the Venetian and the Palazzo. The V and the P. All right. Engage water now. All right, are we over it yet? I'm over it. I think we just walked up. I think when they put the basketball, that's the change of seasons. That's the change of the show. Because that's basically a commercial. Because they were doing other stuff before that. They did what? The pumpkin. They did stuffs. No, well, they did start putting up naked people over there. It's just freaking weird, but, you know, whatever. Vegas, baby. Good on her. That's some shit I'd do. That's some shit I'm about to do. Oh, yeah, it's a good view, too. What up? Still the same thing though. Got a tomato sandwich. Oh. You know what goes good with tomato sandwiches? Bacon. Alright. I'll glance back on occasion and we'll check it out. I don't even know if that's gonna make a great video. Seeing the moon and the moon and the moon and the moon. We shall see. Oh, I know I'll get views now, though. Thanks to all my new view watchers. Thank you very much. I know you're out there. You're awesome. My bank account thanks you. Alright, let's turn around, see if it's still the moon. It's still the moon. We are actually going to cross the street. Right over here by the convention center. It's usually shit for signal. Alright, let's book. Still the moon. Yeah, bacon would go good on a tomato sandwich with some spicy mustard. A little bit of lettuce, some gluten-free bread. Yeah, see how close it is? There's Palazzo, the V and the P right there. Now this turns, it's an optical illusion. So this starts curving around, because right there is the wind core, and this actually ends up in between the wind core. Still the moon? Still the moon. Alright, I think I'm gonna go. Let's go. Raw. Yeah. Won't get killed. I did a little driving today, and I figured I would count how many people I saw just rip through red lights and stop signs, and I counted 6 in a very, very brief trip. Just ripping straight through them like they weren't there. And I think the more people do it and get away with it, it builds their confidence to just keep doing it. So that's kind of bad. Oh, what phase of the moon are we in now? Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, no lettuce. Well, if it's really crisp, maybe I'll get down with that. Nice beefsteak tomato. Well, you ever see one of those ugly tomatoes? They call them ugly tomatoes. I think it's not a heritage, but it is a brand name. or whatever you call it, species. Alright, I'm gonna turn back up the, those are probably the tastiest ones. Besides ones you grow yourself. I mean, if you can, grow your own.
It's like,
Alright, let me,
an expression of Las Vegas.
is it?
I agree with you.
You agree?
A gigantic ball of technology that no one.
It's the ultimate expression of Las Vegas. Thought I was. I lose my crown to a sphere. The ultimate expression. And it's cool. I'm gonna take down the rhetoric a notch on the whole thing because it's cool on the outside, even though they're still just showing the moon. I raise the exposure, that's why it's not as clear, kind of blown out. So I want to see where I'm going. I actually look into the camera to see where I'm going sometimes. See how we're curving now? You see how suddenly the V and the P are separated? Looks like we're going between them. It's a freaking optical delusion. This is the wind right here. Your ex had some nice tomatoes. She had the gams and the tomatoes. Air conditioning is but 10 minutes away. Heirloom tomatoes. I haven't been able to grow tomatoes since I left New York. You know, in New York it's like mandatory. But ever since I left, I haven't really found a place that supports them. Just shitty clay soil and all this oppressive heat. Stuff doesn't really grow well. You see Gilchrist Farms? They're like asking for volunteers in this weather to pick apples. Or just in general. That's like a new trend in Vegas. Volunteering to do free work for businesses. You know? What's up with that? They want volunteers, for unpaid volunteers for F1 and you still don't get to watch it. They want unpaid volunteers for the Super Bowl, 7,000 they're asking for. You don't get to watch it. They want volunteers to help harvest Gilchrist Farm, which they put on a thing for the fall and for Halloween and for Thanksgiving and Christmas, where you can go down and take pictures, which is kind of cool. Still the moon? Oh, we're out of eye shot of it. But asking for volunteers to pick apples, you know, like that's supposed to be a fun family bonding experience, to work for free, picking apples? No thanks. Who else is asking for? Life is Beautiful is asking for free, although they are, I think, giving free tickets if you're willing to work for free. So I don't know what the value of that is. I guess depending on what your time is. I mean, if you make $10 an hour, I guess it's a deal. But I don't know. It's like a new trend. Maybe it's worldwide. Maybe it's countrywide. But it's definitely becoming prevalent. And they get their asses handed to them when they come out with that. And nobody cares because then another company does it. So I'm looking for volunteers to paint my house. You know, it'll be a great experience, great learning experience, great creativity experience. So apply online. No experience necessary. Provide your own, drop cloths, and don't fuck up my carpet or nothing. But you can volunteer. What is that? Mario. See how close we are? There go the wind core. You can be an unpaid intern on my show, but you have to have at least 10 years of broadcast experience. Know how to operate a switchboard and vMix and various other pieces of software. Yeah. I mean, if everyone else is doing it. Alright, I think we need water. I'm surprised the phone hasn't ganked yet. the heat warnings like all over. Whew. Yeah, it builds character, definitely. You know, if you order food, just make sure you get some for me if you volunteer. Because, you know, you're a volunteer. I'm not buying food. I ain't doing shit, she says. Shite. What's this, a jacket? She literally has a heavy jacket on. It's freaking 148. Ambulances are scooping people off the sidewalk. That's intense. She's a masseuse. So the final table is set at the World Series of Poker. They're gonna play to the final four, and then they're gonna play on Sunday to see who wins. I like that they're not waiting the whole, 6 months or a year. I'm crossing now, if this. Oh, still on the moon down there. Because then it had opportunity to, if you're on a streak and you're playing well, I don't want it interrupted either. Screw that. I want to continue my momentum. If I'm feeling the cards, if I'm feeling the people around me, I'm in the rhythm. And then what people do is, if they made the final table and they had all that time, they go out and hire coaches, to train them, or people who've played with their opponents and go and pick their brains and all that other stuff. So that's like a shitty advantage. It's not in the moment. So I like that they're just gonna run that shit. And people are complaining a lot about the pay, because it's the most people ever, yet it's still the same pay. They spread it out further, and it's still $12 million if you win. It's been that like for the past frickin' 50 years. So they either have to raise it or figure out a better way of distributing the funds. Maybe instead of the top 15%, maybe the top 15 through 11% of the field should just get their money back plus $1,000 instead of 15 grand or 20 grand. They have to wait the final table. It's been 10 to 12 grand for years, even though there's tons of people, but the most attendance ever. What's going on there? Well, it's hot. So that wasn't that bad a walk. How long did that take? I wasn't even keeping track. Let's see where we is right now. Justice 13, justice for all. What's going on? Oh, you guys are still up. That is awesome. What happened to the guy that I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, they kill all the cool stories. They don't want you to think that Vegas is like buck wild, even though it is kind of buck wild these days. They don't want stories like that die quick. They arrested him. They posted his picture to embarrass him, and he made his public apology, and I don't know what the fines and all that other stuff are. I got no idea. Same thing with the guy who trashed the Caesars room and SWAT had to go in and get him. Ultimately, he made a public apology. You see, like in the third world countries, they make them do public apologies. They make people do that in Vegas too lately. I do apologize for what I done. Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah. And which is cool. Yeah, you made a total ass of yourself. I mean, he trashed that room. Oh my God, he freaking trashed it. But supposedly he was on like a 2-day bender on some hardcore pharmaceuticals, which shall not be named. All right, let's go in and get some air condition. Yeah, Vegas couldn't handle him. I'm like dripping all the sweats. Yeah, doing all the dirt. Absolutely. Let's get inside. Oh, ladies. I connected to their AC before I came out. Not their AC, I'm always thinking about, oh, it's glorious. To their Wi-Fi first, so hopefully we reconnect. We'll cool down a second. At least let the phone cool down a second, too. I don't want it to frizzle fry. Let's see. What is he saying? Oh, solo meal? Corin Fox, how are you? Yeah, society's getting nuts. People are just like becoming like narcissistic a-holes. And they think they're not. And that's part of being a narcissist. Or SJWs. I don't even feel cool yet. I felt that Arctic blast when I walked in. Well, my body is not cooling off quite yet. Oh, the largest prize is $12 million. I'm not a freaking news station. So what was it last year? 500,000 less? Oh, you got me, bro. See, you're the person I was just talking about. Woo! Yeah, okay, I'm cooling down now. I don't know. Yeah, I think yeah, it's not reconnecting in here. And I'm done for. I am like absolutely fried. That was fun though. It was fun getting out, you know, in the 110. I did enjoy looking at that thing. I did enjoy bringing it to you. And yeah. I just want to try to, I gotta ask my friend who lives right behind that thing when the actual schedule is. You know, when he noticed, if he could keep track of when it changes. Like he's got nothing better to do. I think standing here is the absolute best maneuver. Because you feel that blast in your face. It's like a fan of air conditioning. A boy. He was all up in our grill pieces. Alright. Gonna try one of those. Yeah, not the neck fan thing. I mean, I still have your, you had sent me those towels. I just forgot to bring one. I have them right by my back door. I just forgot to bring one. Those work out good. But, you know, I'm over here at the V and the P. I didn't want to look like Captain Chitrulo. But, yeah. Okay. We wait for that little reconnect activities. You guys are welcome. That was fun. That was almost an hour. All right, I'm going to put the other phone in my pocket. I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to let you see me all freaking sweaty. Because I'm a sweaty, greasy mess right now. All right, hold everything. You ready? Bonk, what up? All right. So that was fun. What? Let's see, which angles is better? That's good angles right there. So I appreciate you guys staying up. I appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you keeping me company. And let's see, tomorrow no live stream, but I am going to put up a video or two. And I'm going to thank you once again. I'm going to invite you once again to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. Don't forget to check me out in the studio this week. I haven't figured out the schedule yet, but I got big things planned for that. I'm going to switch things up a little. I got to I'm not standing right in the way of it. I got to figure out, I figured out how to move one of my mics today. I didn't like the echo coming off it. There's a couple things I need to adjust. I got to get comfortable in there, you know, running the one-man show, doing my thing. And I appreciate your patience while I do that, but we're going to have a whole lot of fun. And let's see. I love you guys. I'll miss you, but I'll see you in, what, less than 48 hours. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.